Girl, I just want you right now. Want you right now. Girl, I just want you right now. Now I'm on the top floor. Feeling me, I do not got those. I'm in New York like it's fat folk. You need a shoulder to cry on. Yeah. What's up, baby girl? What's up? My love, give you all my love. Yeah, take time off when it's said and done. You can't find me, I'm on the run. What's up, baby girl? What's up? My love, give you all my love. Yeah, take time off when it's said and done. You can't find me, I'm on the run.
Can't you? Alright. I gotta lock in on chat, so can't. If anyone asks questions, I gotta be on that. But I don't think we'll have. I don't know. We'll see. It's the first time I'm really doing a live on Saturday, so let's see. I don't know what the traffic's like. Could be good actually, but either way, I don't think on a typical basis we don't have that many people come in and out. I mean, we have a lot of people come in and out, but we don't have that many people like, you know, here. We have a few people that interact, but other than that, a lot of people come in. You know, they're quiet. I try to say hi. Maybe they just are scrolling by. I don't know. But anyways, doesn't matter. Wherever is meant to be here, will be here. We're in alignment. I fully have faith in that. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on chat. If anyone wants to ask me questions, no, we're not just gonna be listening to music the entire time. I'm literally just gonna. I'm gonna go through a list of things that I actually have to do. Just keep an eye on chat. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Checking the volume levels. I mean, that seems to be good. I don't need that condenser in the way there. Excuse me. Everything's good. Overlays are good. The only thing is, where is it? This one. Need that one there. Wait. Why is it not showing up? Hold on. Alright, I don't want to be messing around with the volume levels too much, but I was trying to find something. Doesn't really matter. The kick goal, kick follow goal. For some reason, it's there, but it's so tiny. Or like, I don't know why it's cut off. Let me try to make it. Let me do this. Maybe that helps. Okay, yeah, perfect. We fixed it. Okay, we fixed it. Now we understand. I understand it now. I understand it now. I understand it now. Cool. So 7-day free trial, VIP unlocked. How do you guys obtain that? Well, it's quite simple. You can either go to our Instagram at tradestop.ca. All right. You can go here, and then in our bio, you can go to the link there, or you can go to my own personal page if you know it. If you know it, you know it. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's like you know that you're a cutie. That's why you're staring at yourself in the mirror. Come here. Want to say hi to chat? Freaking lion. This is Contra. I got him like a week ago. You want to just play? So you're gonna hide behind my chair now? He always does this. And he falls asleep behind my chair. It's cute though. Because he can't jump on the chair by himself. I'm getting you a nice... Sorry if I'm yelling in the mic. No, I don't really care. I'm yelling in the mic. Bro, I'm getting him a nice climbing tower. I'll show you guys later if I remember. But this is our page. I got distracted by Conchu. He's too cute. Yeah, this is our page here. If you go here... I'm actually going here myself to grab the link. But if you go here, you grab the link. If it would load. Wait. I don't know. I'm on PC, so I'm trying to like... Oh, right here. Pass your evaluation. So this one right here. So you have the Facebook page. You have this 10K plus a day. That will take you to the YouTube page. Facebook, YouTube, and then you have here the storefront. Pass your evaluation. That's the app right here, actually. But that's not really the link that I want you to go to. I'm gonna have to change that link actually. Damn. Wait, what? Because I have it on my phone. I'll pin the link. I'll pin the link somewhere down there. I'll grab it off my phone actually. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to change the link here. Give me a second. Because we were trying to make sure that everything was set right. And so with that, we had a lot of decisions that were amended over and over again. And so we had new links being created, different landing pages that we tested or just decided to change to. But let me grab the link right here. All right, I got the link. Now I just got to come to the key. I'm going to drop the link in the chat and pin it. And I'm also going to change make sure I change the Instagram link. I was actually meaning to do that earlier, but I didn't have service where I was. And then I forgot by the time I, had service again. So let's see. I'm gonna go here. I mean, I have the link in my normal, in my own personal account. Oh shit! So I should have just went there. That's okay. We're gonna go to the page. Change this one. Yeah, but the thing is, I also just I wanna actually, I wanna make sure, I wanna actually change one more thing on the WAP. I'm not gonna do it now, but it's in the works. I want to get it done eventually. Is I'm going to make a lifetime package that everyone can access all the time, and then I'll just drop the price whenever I feel. Because like what I was gonna do was I was gonna make lifetime only available if I decide to drop it for promotional. Like it was gonna be promotional or seasonal. So like maybe Christmas time, okay, here's the opportunity to get lifetime. Boom, go get it, right? At the same price, like always the same price, never changes. I was gonna do it that way, but instead, what we've decided to do. Keep saying I mean, realistically, transparently, I've been trying to make decisions on my own so that we can keep moving forward instead of waiting. But it's a 50-50 partnership. I just sometimes have to make decisions because I don't want to wait too long, and they understand, right? As my partner, I make pretty good decisions. They would say so. It's whatever, I can make them, and if anything, we can change it later if we don't agree. But what I was saying is, we have decided to do it a different way and just have it optional. First of all, for both packages, you could either go monthly or you can go pay for the year. Right. First of all, both packages, monthly or yearly. All right. Options for both. You save a little bit if you go for the year, right? If you go month to month, then that's okay. But right now, as of right now, that's only month to month, right? But we're gonna make it optional to go month to month or year to year for each package, right? And the only difference really, um, is Black Card is more expensive because you actually get one-on-one mentorship with me, um, right? And other people from our team who are experienced. You can get one-on-one mentorship from us. Get on a phone call, schedule a phone call, get on a phone call, pretty much at any time that you need, right? You can schedule a time that you're free based on our schedules, right? Which the mentor will send to you. For now, I'm the only mentor, but we do plan on obviously expanding and having more teachers, but they have to be vetted by me. And eventually we'll have people who could vet others, but that's another story, right? And that's something that can pay. Oh, this is pissing me off. Actually, this is a little crooked. Hold on. Sorry, it was a little offset. It was making me upset. Whatever. Should be good. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, man, we're gonna have teachers, but you get, Black Card membership, you get everything that VIP gets. Just you also get more entries than the VIP, which I'm actually still working. We're still working on. It's on my list of things to do this week. I have to get it done within this week, from today till next Sunday, till next Saturday, really. But we have to make sure, right? VIPs are gonna get extra entries on giveaways, starting on the next giveaway, right? So from now on, any giveaway that y'all do, VIPs will get. I still haven't figured out how many more entries, but they'll get more entries, or maybe just double, right? Just one extra entry, and then Black Card members will get, 2 extra entries instead, right? So the original entry plus 2 extra entries, giving them a total of 3 entries every time for a giveaway. So Black Card members will get 3 entries every time they enter a giveaway. VIP will get double. I haven't decided yet. I might increase it, actually. I think we'll just increase it. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Maybe it will increase as the community grows, or it will be a fixed number the whole time. Let me just check chat real quick. Sorry, I don't think anyone said anything, but I don't have it on my screen. No, we're good. Okay. So yeah, we have two. Oh, what's good? What's good? Yeah, bro. It's okay. I'm pretending any people are here anyways. Regardless if you're here or not here, I'm still letting the information be known in case someone comes in. I'm always ready, bro. I don't really care. We can clip it. We can figure that out. That's also something that I want to start doing. It's on my list. Just getting here on live, talking to the camera, making it like making content from it. Literally just talking to the camera and then taking that footage and literally making clips and going hard, bro. But I'm first going to finish this course, which is actually something I was going to do on the live too. I was just going to chill in here. And if people come in, and I see it, maybe they follow. Maybe they even follow. Fine. Follow the account. Cool. Right? But I'm grinding out the kick, which also in turn grinds out the giveaways for people. But I'm over here. I'm going to work on this stuff right now. We should get on a meeting soon, bro. We have to get on a meeting and knock out some of this stuff. If you're actually free now, we can get on a call. And I don't have to do any of this live right now. But you can see the live is looking crisp, right? As of right now, like it could obviously be better all the time. You can always strive for better. But mic quality. I got this soundboard now. I got these different sounds. We can clap. Maybe, TP gets hit, we clap. Or like TP gets hit. I don't know, basic stuff. Just like I'm learning, bro. Just like with your music thing, I'm learning, bro. And you can see it looks crisp. This is where we can build off of, any pointers. You want me to change something? Fine, we can change it. But as of right now, it's crisp. Wait till you see what it looks like when the giveaway happens. You haven't even seen that. When the giveaway gets launched, like I could actually show you an example if you want. I can show you what happens when we launch a giveaway from the Discord. And I open a file on my computer actually too. I forgot, but I have to find it. It's on desktop somewhere. It's easy. I'll find it. I forgot what it's called, but I'll find it. I'll put it in a folder later, but it's VIP bot. No. Checklist links. No. It was something bot. It's a Python code. Yo, One Deep. Let me restart the let me restart my app because it was glitched. It says there's 4 people watching. But yeah, there's a app here or a Python code here called giveaway bot. Once I have that running, so bro, it's so cool. I got Cloud to make this, bro. We gotta talk, bro. We have to talk, bro. It's been a while since we had our meeting. I know we've talked. But we have to, once you're ready, bro, no rush. There's a lot of stuff I've been kind of working on in the back end. Slowly, you know me, I don't rush. But that's how come it's always quality. Always top of the lane, Look, bro. Discord client, logging in, static, but, oh my gosh. Session ID, logged in as giveaway bot. Bro, watch this. So now with this, there's a code that I type in the Discord. You can also type it. So like certain mods, if I give them the mod to do it in the Discord, I'll give them mod in the kick as well, right? So then they can pin it, whatever, do what they got to do on that end, and then set it off. I'll let them know when we're ready. I can do it myself. It's probably better I do it myself because this has to be running. But you do exclamation mark giveaway, and then I forgot what it was. Giveaway. Oh yeah, and then the time. So like 10 minutes. This is in minutes. So if you want it to be an hour, it's 60 minutes. All right, so 60. All right, if you want it to be 2 hours, so 120 minutes, right? But here's minutes, and then after minutes, it's just the title. It's just the title. So it's only gonna pick one winner, but I can reshuffle. So if there are 5 winners, right? For example, there's a kick giveaway, right? At 25 followers left. I mean, at 75 total. Right, we're at 50. We need 25 more. Okay, that's cool. Times 5, right? So we'll just run it. We'll just run it 5 times. We'll just run it 5 times. But the giveaway, I don't know if you can see what I'm typing actually on the Discord. I'll do this. You can see actually we did some giveaways already actually with proof. How many giveaways have we actually done in the Discord? And this is just the Discord. Or I think no, some of them were actually from Kick. Wait, hold on. The first one was from Kick, I believe. Yeah, the first one was a Kick giveaway. You got a Lucid Pro 50K. This one we were trying to run the 5 accounts where, you know, you follow us on all socials. Every invite to the server is 1 entry. Okay. So that gives you extra entries. But if you follow, okay, I mean, maybe the rules were not that clear, but either way, not that many people participated. Only about 5 people. I want more people. We're doing 5 accounts, giving away 5 accounts. Why are there only 5 people? You know what I mean? That's not really what we wanted here. Our aim is to grow the server. This is nothing. If you think this is a big giveaway, bro, this is nothing, bro. We're going to be doing crazy giveaways, but we need to build the server first. That is our priority. We're going to, you know, I was going off topic. You follow, okay, so first of all, if you enter the giveaway, right? If you enter the giveaway and you win, you have to be following all socials, okay? So this is not very clear. It says how to enter, but so I'll change that. I just realized it's not really clear because that's like how to enter, but really you don't have like how to enter. You enter the giveaway, right? Just under giveaway, you'll see it. It will pop up. It will always be in giveaway. You have to just enter the giveaway, right? That gives you an entry, and I'm gonna put a code in there where I can put it. I'm gonna fix it later. I have to do all of that actually by the end of this week. That's one of the things on my list. But we're going to clean this up. Right. And so if you're not following the socials, that's something that we manually check. If you win and we manually check that you're not following the socials, like you have to message us, right? That you won. And then there's a bunch of things you have to prove to us, right? Which that's something I have to think like, how am I going to have them prove it to us? Right. It should be just like a simple screenshot that you're following the accounts. Right. And then like we can take care of the rest. We see. For this specific giveaway, it would be a little bit different because you know every entry, every invite gives you another entry. So if you invite 2 people, you get 2 other entries. If you invite 1 person, you get an entry, an extra entry. So you got the 1 entry plus the invite, and every time you invite someone, that's another entry. And if you boost the server, that's 10. So I have to make this a little bit more clear, but I don't want the rules to be like this long ass list that you have to read. But I also want it to be simple to understand. I mean, this one's a little bit more manual work. I have to actually check once you win if you're following, which isn't too hard. But on terms of actually giving you an entry, I have to be on top of, you know, I can see who you invite and how many people you invite. So I would just give you those entries myself, and then we'll put it on the list. There's ways to do it, and the more we do these giveaways, the easier they'll get, right? And the smoother they'll get, and the more of them we can do. Because right now it is the beginning. You know, and I have finally decided how to do the giveaways on Kick, and if I go on TikTok, if anyone from TradeStop goes live and does a giveaway, it will be done in here. They'll just tell you to come join the Discord and make sure you go to giveaway. First, you got to verify and then come to giveaway. That is it. That is the only way, because now we can track you. Because before that, we were trying to do the giveaways, and I realized if your name gets called or spun on the wheel and you're not here, it's kind of like a waste. Right? So who's actually going to get that? I tried to pass it on to the next person. Someone said I was being unfair because I decided, you know what? The person that actually won originally, yes, they weren't here. And I said, if you're not here, you're not going to get it. Okay, well, they're my student. And on top of that, I know who they are. So that's different. That's a different rule. If I didn't know who it was, so it was all over the place. It was hectic. I'm not going to lie. And I apologize to that person. They were probably upset because 1 minute I'm saying, oh, if the person's not there, you can get it next. Whoever was next. Okay, fine. They weren't there. But then I went back on my word because they actually won, and they're one of my students, which makes it even better. It sounds kind of like I'm picking, you know, I'm being biased, but if they weren't even my student, that's also different. At the end of the day, I had to think about it later. I'm like, oh well, the real reason comes down to me being able to actually find that person and give them their giveaway. That was the only conflict of interest there. That was the only reason why I even changed the rule. So he understands now. But anyways, you see, the point is I'm showing you all these giveaways here. I activated that script. I realized this is the easiest way to do it. We can name it whatever we want, right? Funded account. I'll probably just name it like funded account. I don't know if I can edit this overlay, but you could do 10 minutes. Then you do the name, and you hit enter, and then it should pop up on my what the fuck? Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. The proper command is here. So if you do it wrong, it will tell you the right command. I didn't know that. That's my first time doing it wrong. Because the first time I did it was like a week ago. And after I made it. So then 10 minutes. Yeah, and then the prize. That's it. And then those are the other codes there. To end it, you do end. To reroll, you do giveaway reroll. You can cancel it. You can do the status of it, but I'm probably not going to use any of those really, because once I close the application, it ends it anyways. But there we go. It pops up on the screen. It shows a timer, and if you go ahead and you enter the giveaway, Pat, go ahead and enter the giveaway, and you'll see it reflect on the kick as well. I didn't enter it, and that doesn't count as an entry there either because it's just the bot. That's just the bot starting it up for someone to follow up on that reaction, right? Because to react to something, there already has to be an existing reaction, right? So that just says one here, but on the screen you can see there's no entries. If I go ahead and enter, that's 2 entries. Well, sorry, technically 1. So now there's 1 entry, which is me, and then if you go ahead, Pat, and enter, or if anyone here can go ahead and enter just to see, like, I actually want to test. This is the second time I'm doing this. The first time was after literally right after Claude made the code. But, but yeah, I don't know. No one's testing that out. So, anyways, that's what I thought was pretty cool. I mean, I can go ahead and show you because I'll enter on my phone. That was on the computer. See how many this goes up to. See, now I can enter. So now there's 2, it says. I can also end it, I'm pretty sure, because I have the right privileges. Giveaway end. There, I end it. It comes off the screen. Clean. Congratulations, you won. Wait, it's supposed to come off the screen. Maybe when I close that application. Nah. Oh, yeah, okay, it does. I want my own giveaway. Yeah, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna work on some stuff now. Did you message me, Pat? You didn't. Hey, Conchu. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and I don't know why it does that. Uh, been live for 30 minutes here. Is this chat even like in real time? Let's check. Actually, I could do that myself. Testing 1. I'm also gonna test the sound real quick. Test 2. Music could be a little louder though. I mean, I did turn it down on purpose. However, that's too low. All right, test 2. Test, 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 test. Over the music. That's perfect. I can make it louder even if I wanted to. If you want to see quickly what I'm just seeing, it's okay. I'm here. You want to go behind my chair? Okay, go ahead. You good, bro? You good there? Okay, you're just sitting behind me now. Okay. Quickly, just to go over, I guess, Nas real quick. Right? I mean, I'm not in this trade. I know one of my students is in this trade. One of our newer students is in this from probably lower. I don't know. I don't even know where he got in, but maybe somewhere down here. He said he's holding a runner, so good job. But I'd be looking for entry here. Maybe market open. It was kind of hard to tell when the market closed because it was a holiday closure and a lot of brokers closed. I don't even know why this chart was still moving, to be honest. But there you go, chopped up, and then finally got some real price action, drop, waiting for a confirmation. So if we get some type of gap up, right, price imbalance pushing up, I'll move this over, right? That would be my confirmation entry, right? Market structure shift, whatever it is you look for, but my students know what to look for. Okay, boom. We get in, and yeah, they know the rest as well. I need to stop giving out too much sauce. Even though it's all on the internet for free, right? You understand how a range works, right? We're at the bottom of the range. There's a whole bunch of reasons why we're entering this trade. But if you want to be a student, go ahead, go to that link that's pinned in the kick, and you can be a student. For 7 days, you can get a free trial. Well, you don't get one-on-ones, but one-on-ones are only for Black Card members. It's a little bit more expensive, but I mean, I want to say it's worth it, but then, that's kind of biased. Just ask my students. I don't know if any of my students are any of my students in here. W's in the chat if any of my students are here. It's a Saturday. I don't know what they're doing on a Saturday. Probably, hopefully studying. If you watch the winning niggas, you're going to lose. But who said that? Little Tekka. If you watch the winning niggas, you're going to lose. So they know, to lock in means to just stop worrying about what everyone else is doing. So if they've already came here once, decided to become a student, sorry, baby. It says we only have one viewer. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. But oh, man. That's what I see on NASDAQ. On gold, I am in a sell position still. I've been in a sell position since up here. I've been looking to short for a long time. I've already shorted before that too, though. The previous drop. Before this drop, I got I can't remember where it was, but in a sell position. We're pretty high up. I don't remember where. I don't really watch that too hard, Once you make profit, it's why do I care where I got it? I just know that this is the same thing that I got to do every day. It actually gets boring. It should be boring. If trading is still not boring for you, you're still on that excitement side. It gives you a dopamine rush. You've got a lot to do still, But that's me saying that now. And if you're hearing that, then congratulations. Awareness is the first key. So you just unlocked something. I just unlocked something for you. Congratulations. You're welcome. But yeah, so I'm still holding shorts. There was, I think, a re-entry the 1 hour. I don't know. I didn't mark it up properly. I think 4 hour. Yeah. Okay. It was the 4 hour. So there was a 4 hour re-entry. Students know how I got this. Students understand how we got this. What we did at to secure profits and everything else that goes with the whole shebang bong. Cool. Any question? If there's no questions, I will just continue my works in the meantime. All right. I'm going to work on some stuff. You can hang out with me. Let's get some good stuff right there. You know what? I'm just going to keep this giveaway thing on the screen. I think that's really good. Really good clickbait. No, I'm joking. Not clickbait, but And yeah, I know the market's closed. I know that. I know that. I know that one. Oh, says we got 4 people here still. Well, you guys are gonna see what I'm doing in a sec. I mean, you'll probably hear it, but you won't really see. So unless you want to see, and I'm gonna put up my P&L. It's frozen. I know the markets are closed. I know. I know. I know. I know. But I don't really care that the markets are closed. You can still see my P&L, my entry, my whatever the hell you want to pre on will be up there. Sorry, will be there, up there. What I'm in right now, currently. Balance, equity, all of that. I know there's something I want to say, but like it's hard to say, man. Like I lost 2 accounts, man. I lost 15K. What is that times two? 30K of my capital because there was a rule breach. But you know what's funny? I was trading. This account you see on my screen right now is still alive. Now I'm not. I didn't really do the digging. I don't know if it's because I was in more profit. All I know is I had two brand new accounts that are gone. Right, they just got funded. I was in profit a little bit, like $300. Then it went down, drawdown. I hit the rule breach. But while I hit the rule breach on those 2 accounts, I still have 2 other accounts, right? And the master account that I was taking the trades on is still alive. Plus one of the other accounts that was a slave account still alive, but 2 of the slave accounts gone. It's such a weird word for it, but they call it slave accounts on this trade. Hold on, this is that crackling noise is pissing me off. Like that weird high pitched noise you guys hear, right? Is it good? Is that? Oh my god, so annoying. Maybe because it's too high, it's peaking. I must have broke it. I think I broke it. Um, but no, I don't think I broke it actually. But no, you can log into here, and then I think I have to renew this now too. I'm gonna renew it, but I was kind of cheesed. I don't like. I think I'm just so cheesed. Like I don't understand how these accounts are still alive with good open P&L. Yes, I've had a bad rough week or whatever, but the fact I'm down 1,500 on the month for those accounts, right, and hit the rule breach on those 2 accounts, but I'm not down that much on the monthly for these ones. Whatever. It was like I understand what happened a little bit, but to do the deep diving is just too extra at this point. What happened here is a good old case of this account and this account were in such good profit that didn't affect them. It's just a normal hit. right? Luck of the draw on those accounts being so fresh, got hit, but they got hit when they couldn't withstand the hit yet, which can happen when you're, if you know how much I risk kind of a lot, to be honest. But I've done the math and I've passed multiple prop firms with the risk. It's not even like I'm looking to pass in one day, but I pass in one day, and you shouldn't be aiming for that. But my risk structure is different than most in terms of how I start and how I finish. I finish with less risk. So as I grow my account, I'm risking less and less and less. But initially, I'm risking, you would say it's a lot, but it's not really a lot because I rather risk $40, $50, right? To make my $200, $300 per trade than like, what am I trying to make? Am I trying to make like $10, $20, $30, $40, 50 per trade, right? Am I risking 20, you know what I mean? If I'm risking 20 to 30, $20, $30, right, per trade, that's only going to bring me back. And I say only because it sounds kind of stupid to say only, but yeah, only like three times that. 2 4 what was that, $60, 60, it's still good returns. But to me, I would do that if I just increased my risk as I grew my account. Not increase my risk, but I would only do that if my risk was fixed. If I did, exactly 1% every time my account balance grew. Whereas I do this, I can grow my account from a 5K account to 50K within 3-4 months, and then like from there it's just steady gains, right? My account's at like an ATM at that point. I'm still risking that same initial amount though, and I've explained it to my students. They understand it. I don't really want to explain it too much here. I mean, I guess I can, but I'll try to make it so that I can go back and clip it at least. Okay, so I'll explain my risk and try to remember where this is in the video, and then go back and try to clip it or get someone else to clip it. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. And hopefully we could do a nice edit to this. Wait, hold on. Not right now. No. This guy. Hold on 1 second. Country ran out. Hold on. Bear with me. Rolling parts here, buddy. I set him up. No, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. He like tried to climb, but the pants were there and he slid down. Freaking jokes. Am I evil? All right, bro. Sorry, my door was open. Roommate came home. He ran at the roommate. Loki felt jealous. But no. What was I saying? Okay, here we go. We ready to clip this? Clippers, me actually. When I say clippers, I'm talking about me. Be ready. My risk is like this. Okay, if I, let's say for example, start with $1,000. Okay, $1,000, and I want to risk like it's 10% of the account, right? But if, let's say $100 per trade. Okay, right? So if you have an account balance of 1,000, or you're on a prop firm and you have a max or a daily, which is what you should be focusing on, a daily drawdown limit of $1,000, right? Then that means your account size is $1,000. So whichever one, right? Whether it's your personal account $1,000 or your daily drawdown, whatever. Okay, $100 per trade. That is 10% of your account. Okay. Let's say you win 3 trades in a row, for example. All right, and this doesn't happen. Okay, fine, it doesn't happen. That's okay too. You're only going to lose $100 every time you lose. So if you lose 3 times in a row, that's only 300, whatever, right? But let's say you win. I'm trying to show you an example, right, of my increasing risk. I don't increase it. Okay, $1,000, 100, right, to make 2 or 3. Okay, let's just say 3 on a perfect day. 3, 6, 9. You're almost doubled after 3, right? So just call it double, and now we're at the 2,000 mark. that's where I'm still doing 100, which is now becomes 5% instead of 10%, right? And then so on and so forth. 2,000 into 3, still doing 100. That is now cut in half again. So instead of 5%, it is now 2.5, right? And then again, as we get, more and more. So now 4,000, still doing 100. 100 divided by 4,000 is now no longer 2.5, but it is half of 2.5, and so on 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 and so on. I could do the math forever. But then there also becomes a point where you realize I can increase it if I want to, but are the gains okay per day, per week? Yes. Okay. That's all you need to be okay with. From there, you can scale in, but not necessarily scale up. I don't know I have to go look up the difference of the two again, but there is a difference between scaling in and scaling up. You have to know the difference. I know there's a difference. I just have to go and figure out exactly what it is again, but I'm sorry I can't relay that information. You could probably search it up. But understand there's a difference and it's a psychological thing. It's a psychological switch. When you start looking at the percentage instead of dollar amount, that is the first step. But then it's also, okay, what is my balance? What can I grow to? And when I get there, is that bringing in a good amount where I could even say, hey, I can increase it a little bit and then get to that next step again if I so please. But understanding that 10% risk is kind of high. If you lose 10 trades in a row, your account is gone, right? So the goal here is to win a few trades before you go on a 10 losing streak, which can happen. Especially, with our strategy, 50% win rate around there, sometimes more, sometimes less, on average 50%, that can get dangerous, right? But that's where the initial kickoff becomes the most important thing. And that's what I'm explaining here. These two accounts here that you see behind my head got eliminated because they started off and had that warfare way too early, whereas these other two accounts had a really good first, 2 or 3 days or whatever, before that storm came. Storm came, wiped out those two other accounts. Now I have to get two more. Um, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I understand. I thought about it for a bit. I was kind of defeated, but then I realized I already knew the shitstorm can happen. It's just I'm just upset that I just got them, you know, unfortunately didn't get them at the same time as these other ones. Though these other ones had a nice start, and I don't see myself losing these accounts at all because again, we're in a really good position here. Hopefully these play out. Even if they don't, um, it's completely risk free. So I'll just be back where I'm at before this and can do this again. On any given day, you guys have seen I can do even 1,000 on a single day. I could do 800 on a single day, 500. It's not the numbers. The numbers. I'm not thinking about the numbers at this point. I'm just thinking about keeping the account alive. Number one, and a mix of both aggression and uh, conservative nature as well. Not just aggression, but also being conservative and being smart at the same time. You can get the best of both worlds, but understanding what they are. There are two different worlds, right? Especially in the prop game, right? If it's a personal account, that's a different story. You definitely should be more conservative because you don't really need to be aggressive. If you have 10K, that's 10K, right? Whereas a prop account, right, these 15K, that's not really 15. That's like 750 on the day and 1,500 total on a 15K account. So you do the math, but it's just numbers and psychology that gets you, right? Thinking about this, talking about this out loud helps, but I already understand it. You should too. That's all I want to say. Before I call my cat back in here, because what the fuck is he doing? Should be sleeping. What you got in your mouth? Is this your trophy? But yeah, that's just transparency there. In case you're wondering if I lost mine, nah, I didn't lose them. Didn't lose them. Don't plan on it. What could I have done differently? Honestly, nothing. Nothing differently. When you're copy trading, it's very easy to lose sight. Maybe the one thing I could have done differently is just trade them all at the exact same time, or don't do it at all. Because because expecting that should be the priority. If you can't expect it, oh, We'll get you a new one. Right, we have you another one anyways, a backup one, a blue one, right? I don't even think it's that broken actually. Still got hope. Still got hope, bro. Oh yes, we got a claw tower coming for you. You're so spoiled. Grandma's gonna get you it. I don't even gotta get you it. I mentioned how I want to bring you to her, and now she wants to buy you it. Aren't you just a bundle of joy? Yeah, that's pretty much how the risk works. I'm gonna have to try to find this part of the video and remember to do it actually too. So let me actually write a note. Let me write a note that I can't miss. Um, okay. Okay. Let's see. Let me refresh this actually. Does that work? Refresh this too. Nice. Nobody's here. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. And every time I seem to do that, you guys like tune in, but it's all good. No hate, all love. Where is it though? Oh, we're gonna keep this screen on just because we're trading vibes. Let's see what we got here. Refresh this. Defining your voice. Did I do this yet? I don't think I finished this.
All right, my friends, welcome back. So, before we get any further from you, and that's why I don't do business like that. Instead of trying to fit into a niche, I want you to start thinking about how you can become the niche. And if you just felt a sigh of relief,
I actually don't
you're
think you
my
can hear
people.
my
Like, you don't need to choose some tiny specific category and stay there forever. You just need to figure out who you are,
Oh wait, you
what
can
makes
hear
you
it.
different, and how to make people obsessed with you. Because that's the real secret here. The future belongs to the people who build a brand so unique no one else can compete with them. Not the ones who box themselves in, not the ones who water themselves down, the ones who show up as 100% themselves, unapologetically, no filter. And that's what makes people want to follow you.
I don't think I should
And
be
that's
sharing the
also
audio
what makes
from
people
this.
want to
What do
buy
you think?
from you.
I don't even
Because
think I'm
that's what
allowed
truly
to. I don't
replaces
know how
them.
that works. Like
So
I
in this
paid for
training,
it
I'm
and
going
I
to
don't
show
know
you
if they'll come for
exactly
me.
how to do that.
Plus
And
it's
this
just
is where we
weird.
flip
Like you
the
guys
whole
are seeing
idea of
where I'm
niches
learning this
on
from.
its head. So by the end of this,
It
you'll
just
know
seems weird.
exactly how to stand out
It's like
online without
watching
ever needing to
it's
pick
like
between
watching a
brands.
video
All right,
like
so
a
let's
video how to
get into
fuck
it.
while fucking. I don't know. Like I'm
All
like
right, so let's
watching a
take
video
this.
how to grow
Building a niche
TikTok
feels
while
impossible
streaming.
for most people.
Just feels
And
weird.
if you've ever tried, you know
But yo,
exactly what
whatever.
I mean. Because the second you try to
Fuck it. At
choose
this point,
one thing,
I might as well just
you
pull it up
start
on the screen
questioning
too.
literally everything. Like, wait a minute, but I also love talking about this. Or like,
Fuck
but
it.
I don't want to stick to this forever.
Fuck it. It's
Or
movie
what
night.
if I change my mind? And just like that, you're spiraling, and this no longer becomes fun. And And the reason that this feels like such a trap is because niching was never meant to work this way. Most people think they have
I
to
mean, I
pick
could
one
probably.
tiny topic and stay in that lane forever. But the problem with that.
Okay, you can't hear it now. Good. I'm literally learning right now. So if anyone has questions, go ahead, ask. I'm here. I'm just doing something else right now. Yo, One Deep, are you still here, bro? Did you want to get in a call to watch this with me? It's muted for everyone else. I don't want people to just see this. Okay, so let's have a meeting actually soon. I'll just finish, I'll be here live, trying to collect a couple followers if I can, and answering questions if there are any, whatever. I don't think there will be, but I'll be here. And then once we have our meeting, we can both fully lock in on this because we got to watch this. I got to show you something. I didn't get to finish it because we kept losing connection on the road. Capital, capital I. That's facts. Sorry, I wish y'all could see the video. It's just weird if I just feel I would. Oh, careful, baby. Come here. Come here. Let me see your arm. That was such a crazy fall. I know you got 9 lives, but don't do that. You crazy psychopath. Oh man, distracting me. I mean, I pretty much already watched this video. I'm watching this video on my other monitor, in case you're wondering. But I've already watched it, so I'm not really paying attention to this part. I'm just waiting for the part that I left off at. When I see it, I'll remember. You know. Yo, what's good, Gyro? What's good? What's good? What's good? We have to get on a call, bro, soon. I'm finally free. I had some free time today. The first live I've done on Saturday in so long. I'm just studying right now. I'm watching a class just here, hanging out. If anyone ever has questions, what were you jumping for? How's your day been though? Monday market close. Yeah, bet. Let's do it. That's the best time, bro. Cause I'm busy right now. I mean, I could make time for you, but I am trying to grind out this kick live right now. See if we can get a couple more followers. Do that giveaway. You know, the sooner the better for y'all. I know we've been getting steady 1 or 2 followers a day. I just haven't been streaming that much recently, but we'll be back on it. We'll be back on it. Maybe not even this much this week. I don't know for sure. I'm gonna try to make time to finish some stuff that has to get done, but you know, I only go live for y'all. Like I always try to put everyone on game. At the same time, you know, I put money into this sometimes. So when you think like, why is he charging for this or that? You have to remember that I'm actually putting money into this and not just ads. Remember, I'm doing giveaways. That should be your first clue as to why the hell I'm charging, right? It's only gonna go back to the community anyways. Number two, anytime I do pay for an ad or experimenting stuff like gifting on TikTok to see how far it gets me, it does get me some connections. It shows people that I have bread, right? Some validation there. So gifting people is smart when they have 8,000 plus viewers, right? It doesn't even have to be your niche, right? And your niche is good too, is even better, always better. It's warmer. But, you know, like that's a lot of money. I've spent a lot of money on gifts too, like TikTok gifts. I think I did like 700 last week. Ridiculous, stupid actually. Wouldn't do it again to be honest. But hey man, you learn, right? And maybe it did get me a couple connections or people or eyes at least on me and I don't even know. I don't know. In the future, I still will gift, but I'll do it more smarter. That's a lot of money to be gifting, just throwing it away. I could have literally done more giveaways with that in the community. Again, the point is, we have a system here. It's not about making money. Obviously, we want to make money, and obviously, I'm gonna make money from the business. However, right now, it's literally not about money. I'm trying to support the community. I'm trying to see who needs it. I'm always here to teach people from beginning to end if I have to. Right? I'm trying to meet people where they currently are, but it always ends up being the best idea for them to just scrap everything they think they know. If they really want to lock in and learn from me, the best way is to scrap everything they think they know and just lock in with me. Unless they already have a decent understanding, they can just take bits and parts from what I understand and what I know. Everyone's different. There is no one strategy, one size fits all for trading. Okay, for trading, you got to know what you know. You can try someone else's shoe, maybe it fits a little bit, right? But there's always room. Ches, teach me chemistry. What do you mean chemistry? I don't know chemistry, bro. Sorry, I was playing with my cat. Teach you chemistry, bro? I don't know anything about like I did all freaking basic academics, bro. I never even took chem in my life, like ever. I know there's Chem 1 and Chem 2. That's all I know. I know that those two exist. No, never did physics either, bro. I barely graduated. No, I'm not stupid. I just barely graduated because shit was too like it was just the same shit every day, bro. By grade 11, grade 10, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, can we make money now? No, no wonder why you're American. I'm not American. I'm Canadian. No, I would consider myself very smart actually. Because like I would skip class, but I would literally be in another class talking to another teacher. Just sitting with the teacher, talking to the teacher the whole entire time. Like that's how I was still able to pass. I had teachers that would like literally just vouch for me or be like, "Yo, just pass him." Like fuck, like you're just a genuine dude, bro, who genuinely has other problems to worry about other than fucking grades, bro. We need money. We need to feed the people, the fam. But I can give you a sob story all day. At the end of the day, I'm not saying school is useless. Go to school. Finish school by any means necessary, bro. Even if you have to pay them and bribe them, bro. Finish school, but understand what you want to do. Understand what your purpose is more than just a grade. And why you have it. Because like everyone's different. Everyone has different talents and different strengths. Some people are smarter than others, right? Like mentally can actually do all that high intensive calculations and figuring shit out and fucking using that to engineer and create great things in life. Right? We need engineers. We need software engineers. We need mechanical engineers. We need engineers, bro. Period. I'm a I'm a trading engineer. I'm a trading psychology engineer, bro. That's what the fuck I am. Is that what it's called? Dreads? I don't have dreads, bro. This is just my natural curls. This is just hair. These aren't even twists. This is literally just my hair out of the shower after it dries up. If I put condition in it. Sometimes, if I don't put condition, it will still do this, but it will dry up weird. This is when the curls are popping, you know? You gotta put the conditioner. I'm trying to look at my phone how it looks. That shit. My camera's not that good though. Camera's ass. All that money on giveaways, bro, and I can't even get myself a camera. That'll be my engineered liquidity if you don't respond. Bro, look, here's the thing though. You see how you switch sides just because I postponed one giveaway? I postponed a giveaway and literally did the same amount, if not, you know what I mean? Like I gave away what 3 accounts, so like almost the same amount that I was gonna do anyways. I was gonna do 5 giveaways, but instead of doing 5, I did 3, but I did it a different way. All you had to do was be a supporter and show up. You never know what stream I'm just gonna just randomly be like, I'm doing a giveaway. Randomly doing giveaways plus organized giveaways. You never know. Just because I said, "Oh, I postponed it," you're pocket watching, bro. I genuinely want to grow the community, so you guys have to, if you want more uh entries, invite people, right? And if you want the giveaway to start, I need a certain amount of people to be participating, and that's it. That's all I ask. Other than that, you show up, bro. I do giveaways just randomly. When you gonna eat a burger, bro? What the fuck kind of what? What is he talking about, bro? Bro's high, bro? Isn't it like 6 a.m. for you? Don't you have school? I want to see you eating a cheeseburger. I can go eat some pizza. Whoa, bro. You can't say the N word, bro. You shouldn't be saying the N word, bro. What the? Why don't you have school? Oh yeah, it's a weekend. Then why are you asking about chem? You still said it, bro. You still said it, bro. With 1G. But yeah, I'm gonna have a meeting with my business partner here in about 30 minutes. Maybe a little more. I don't know if he's probably gonna go eat first, and hopefully we can get on a call and I'll end the stream. So we have about 30 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, genuine questions, not just if I'm gonna eat a cheeseburger. If you have genuine questions about your trading, if you have genuine questions about what I might think being at the level I'm at and where you are, because even me, the level I'm at, trust me, I always have questions for people who are in a position that I want to be in. What's the position I want to be in? I want to be full time. So that's what I've been recently trying to figure out and asking questions to people, right? With what I would think full time is, as you know, what they're saying or claiming, so that I can decide if I want to do it now or if I should wait. But other than that, I've decided I'm gonna wait. I don't know. I'm still, oh, yeah, because I don't know what it's like. I don't know. I don't want to figure that out the hard way either. You know, quit my job when like, I'm in a position right now to be able to trade and still do the job. And if I just quit the job, maybe that puts pressures on me financially, and then my trading reflects that. So it's like I want to do it comfortably. I don't want to just do it, and then like there's also the conflicting thing. Like if you don't do it, you're low key telling yourself you don't believe in yourself. So then psychologically, you start to subconsciously not believe yourself and you doubt yourself because you're already saying that, oh, I can't just quit my job right now. So that's where I'm at right now. I could, but I'm scared that it would put pressures on me. Maybe it would put good pressures on me. Maybe it would put, but we'll see. I don't know, man. Show my cat. Here, bro. Hold on. Wait, bro. When is your FTMO meeting? You got an email. I never accepted it. Yeah, I never accepted the. I never accepted the meeting or the live. It's an interview. They wanted to do an interview. They just interview everybody that I guess could get a payout. I'm not sure if it's just to get a payout because I got a couple payouts, but they didn't give me the email until like the second payout. I think maybe because it was a certain amount or like just my discipline score in general, because you remember they don't just give you the payout. They actually look at your accounts. They see your history, your habits, all those things, those data that they collect. Some of it they show you like your discipline score and stuff like that, right? So they can see those stats too, but they take a look at everything, right? How many trades you're placing, right? If there's any random changes to your risk, right? Random spikes in risk, stuff like that. So I guess they've decided I'm consistent. And that email, when I saw that email, that gave me gave me more confidence, and that's when I started thinking maybe I need to just quit because I can actually do this more full time, right? Have more energy to work on the content side of things, the team building. Maybe finding someone else to do my video. Well, I've already kind of found a couple people, but to actually put all of that together, like when I'm done work, the last thing I want to do is more work. Like I'm tired and I just got a kitten, so I'm taking care of him. I added that responsibility to myself though on purpose. I needed it. I needed that push. And where you got that Japanese hat? Yeah, bro. I always yap. I love it. I love yapping. That's why I decided to go live. I got this Japanese hat from Timu. Yo, come here, bro. I got it from your country, China. Here's my kitty. Fuck Timu. Who uses Timu? I was just on there one day and I saw this hat and I liked it, so I got it. Whenever I shop on Timu, I always spend like $300, $400, bro. There's all the cool stuff on there. I just want to try out. It's cool. The hat looks cool too, though, so I don't even care, bro. I needed a black hat. I needed more hats. I was always wearing the same hat all the time. How old is he or she? 3 months. He's only 3 months, and his name is Konshu. He just wants to chase that toy. He doesn't care about nothing else. Bro's crying. Yo, listen, bro. Guess where I got this mic from? Because, bro, I'm not going to fucking spend a lot of money on something and then it doesn't work, or like, I don't know how to connect it properly or whatever. I'm still figuring this shit out. Bro, but listen, dog. You hear that little scream in the background? That's Timu quality right there. I don't know why it's doing that though. It usually doesn't do that. Like sometimes it does, but turning it off usually fixes it. Or unplugging it. Sorry. Here, let me unplug everything. Or I guess wait, it's gone now. I don't hear it. Let me know if you hear that buzzing. Or no, it's still kind of there in the background. Let me turn this off and turn it back on. I'll be back. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. That's way better. Yeah, whenever I leave it plugged in, I guess that's what happens. I don't know, or when it peaks. If I peak too much, too often, and I just keep yapping right into it, it's breaking. A microphone don't vibrate. What you mean? Cause it's coming out your computer. Oh, so you don't hear the buzz? Yeah, because I think it's just the earbuds. I have earphones. These earphones, whenever I move the wire to it, makes that noise. I think it's just the monitor. Wait, hold on. You don't hear that? Yeah. Test, 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 test. Yeah, I guess. No, you don't hear it. All right. I guess you just don't hear it. All right. I guess you just don't hear it. Yeah, bro. Angel, you could have been had a giveaway, bro. We did a 3-person giveaway on TikTok not too long ago. I'm thinking about doing another giveaway, but not this month. I mean, we still have this kick giveaway. The last person that won the last giveaway, the last kick giveaway, was the same one that won the first kick giveaway. He's won twice in a row already. This Jack's person right here. So that was our first giveaway. He won, and then I don't know if I posted it or if he posted it here. He won again. Oh yeah, right here, the second giveaway, which was on Kick. It would have been our third giveaway, right? It would have been our second giveaway on Kick, right? And our first giveaway on Discord would have been that one that, you know. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Postpone that giveaway that you got mad about. But our next giveaway will be booted up. That will be a 5-person giveaway. I will be doing that probably next month though, because it's been a rough fucking month, bro. I've been getting my ass handed to me. As you can see, my balance is pretty much back where it started, which is at least I have the account. I'm just like, damn, bro. Yeah, no, you were mad, bro. Don't lie. You were a little bit salty, man. You even switched tags. You just got raped by Timu. I didn't get raped by nobody, bro. What are you talking about? He got mad, bro. Bro switched sides. He switched tags and everything. Bro, you had my tag and then you switched it to the Nick. Bro, I get it. He does giveaways, but we're still new and you have a better chance of giveaways here. Like you're over there trying to compete with like thousands of people, and over here you only got to compete with like 4 or 5 people right now. Shows how much love you want to show. Bro said I use NGT. Okay, it's okay, bro. Just keep that energy when you keep seeing everybody win these giveaways. Because somebody else already left, too. Like, people left. Like, that's what made me even more mad. Somebody left because of that giveaway that got canceled. Cool. You left. When you had the most giveaways. She literally had 25 giveaways or entries that I literally just gave her 25 randomly because I was like, oh, I feel bad. You missed the first giveaway. I felt bad because she's homeless. And I felt bad because, yeah, homeless. And like, yeah, but like, I'm trying to help you out. But you also have to help understand, like, you can't just be giving it. Show me some love, meet me halfway. Understand I'm giving you free game too. Like you want to show up to these lives. You were showing up to these lives before the giveaways. I don't know. People just are weird. They're like, I couldn't wait. I'm tired of waiting. When I told them I'm postponing it, they got so mad. But it's like I'm not even saying it. Like you still have your entries. I'm just postponing it to another day. Where did ICC go? I don't even know. I was a mod in ICC before, but I gave up my mod to start focusing back on this. I gotta focus on trade stop. Once I no longer have to like operate trade stop and someone else can operate it, and I could just kind of like pull up whenever and do like a couple lives or one live, and they can do the rest, or we can share it. Right? I don't have to be the only one educating. Right? We could have better educators. Right? that I teach that become teachers, maybe maybe they do it better than me. I'm not saying I'm the best teacher. I think I do a pretty good job though. So either like me or better, right? And then we can just chill whenever we need to chill and take breaks every now and then, rotate through teachers or have teachers that students get to pick. I don't mind teaching. I love it. And there'll be incentives for teachers later. Well, all right, bro. It was nice talking to you. It was nice seeing you, bro. Don't switch sides. Change your. I never even. Bro, what? I'm gonna cook you into a cheeseburger. All right, bro. Go fail your chemistry. Go fail your chemistry class, bro. Um, yeah, we got better teachers, bro. I don't need to be the only teacher, but that's down the road. We need to grow this community and start doing more giveaways. People need to stop being impatient and butthurt because they didn't win a giveaway. Um, because I want to postpone it, even though I'm literally like I'm so generous. If you missed the giveaway, I'm not doing that anymore. That was a learning curve. I'm never just giving entries. Like you either got the entries and earned them, or it's like a random number I gave out. I was like 25. It just randomly came to my head, and that's not professional, bro. Like the first number that came in my head, 25 here. Like no actual reason to justify each of those 25. But now that makes it unfair for everybody else. And I guess they were mad that they had like this random unfair advantage that I just decided to postpone. Because it's not fair. You have 25 entries, there's only like 5 people. And you have 25 entries not even earned, just randomly gave to you because I felt bad you missed the giveaway, which I felt bad about, but then realized you missed the giveaway because you weren't there. And that was the rules. So like we're getting more tighter on the rules. Partly my fault, yes. But come on, guys. Bear with me. Bear with us. We're growing fast. For what we want to achieve, we're actually growing pretty fast because I like to take my time. I like to have quality leads, quality members, and I don't tolerate bullshit. We don't tolerate bullshit here at TradeSell. I keep saying I, but it's we. I'm trying to look for that we. We have a select few people who are part of the team, right? Obviously my business partner and co-founder, One Deep, right? And then there's me, and then I got a few trusted people that I think I can trust, but we have to get there. I have to slowly build that trust, and then I can keep saying we. I want it to be we. Together we're stronger. But if I slip up and say I, it is because a lot of it is just me right now. Obviously my business partner helps, but yeah, man. Sometimes I just be slipping up and saying I because I'm going live. I'm the only one going live, but collectively none of this would be possible without you guys, right? Like I can't just go live and then I have my 3 or 4 people that are here. They're always showing up, bro. We have support systems now. I'm so grateful for where we have come, but understand this is a bigger vision than just me. Way bigger, bro. Get your ass in here. Please get your butt. I don't know what you knocked over. Come here, bro. Anyways, I thought he dropped something heavy. Because, like, these block out noise a lot, and I still heard something drop from far away. Alright. I don't know. If anyone doesn't have any more questions, I'll probably end the live there then. Um, no one has any more questions. I do want to get studying. What time is it? 6:45. I'm gonna eat, do a little bit more studying. Probably get on a call here with my business partner, co-founder, One Deep, and move the needle forward. If anyone, like I said, we're looking to grow. And if anyone here, I've already spoken to a couple people. They know who they are. Feels like they can slowly gain trust. Let me know. I'll keep an eye on you. But like, you'll probably get approached anyways if you just put in the work, put in the time. Understand that if you put in the time to grow your own self, which is by showing up every single day, it doesn't have to be to just my live, but I can point you in the right directions, the right people, the right environments, and if not the right people, I can be the right person for you, right? But just being around those people, hopefully I'm one of those people, and showing up every single day, showing up for yourself and in the community is going to get bigger, right? You're going to have more knowledge. You're going to be here from the start. You have more understanding of how things started, how things shifted, and how far we came. And you're going to also just going to be blessed on the way there because you're going to be part of those giveaways before we even really blow up. Like, I'm going to be doing giveaways, bro. But I'm monitoring it. I'm trying to see that it makes sense as we're growing. More giveaways, like an equity curve. You know, like we're here, and slowly as we're growing, it's gonna curve up. As we're growing, giveaways are also increasing at the exact same time. So it just curves up, just nice and steady. Not fucking something stupid. I'm not trying to be stupid with the giveaways either. But like people already know. Some people are even here from a giveaway. They got the free access to the highest paying tier for free, just because of how new we are. That's the type of giveaways. But you need to understand, like, there's value in it, bro. Joining the VIP lifetime type of like those types of giveaways. Even if you just get a giveaway of like a free like a a free month of VIP, understand that that's all you really need to change your life, right? Especially on depending on what level you're already at, might differ that, right? Like Gyro here, for example, got here for free, but he also already understands the market a little bit, right? And he probably already understands who's bullshitting, who like he has a good idea who to listen to already, and so he understands that okay, he sees the value in what we had, what he got. Like he got it for free, but he's taking it seriously to the point where like he might as well have paid for it because he understands like it's like right now it might have been free or like even if it's not free, you're paying $25 for VIP a month, $75 for Black Card a month, and occasionally I'll bring out the lifetime. I don't know if we're gonna bring it out occasionally or permanently, but point is he sees the value in it. I don't even know what to value it at. Like I could say it's $1,000 value, but I don't even know if that's true. Like you literally could make the amount. Like if I made it $1,000 per month, it literally pays for itself right there. If I made it that much, $25 right now is so cheap, right? Or if you get approached and get it for free, that is like a blessing. But you have to understand it is a blessing. It's not just free because it's shit. I promise it's free because you're working with me now. You're now a partner. I want you to show those results. If you paid for it, same thing. Fine. You supported me. You understand that I'm putting money into this, so you're a partner with me. You paid. You're a partner, but you paid also to understand like this has value to it, right? You know what I mean? Like hopefully you're able to get it for free and still have value to it, right? Attach the value to it. Understand it is so valuable. It pays for itself. No matter what price I put on it, it will pay for itself. So I could put a fucking 100K price tag on it, bro. It will pay for itself eventually. Depends what level you're at. Maybe it pays for it in the fucking month, right? 100K monthly. If I approached you and you're a millionaire, but like, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone's a millionaire, and we're trying to get everybody on the right path. I don't want to promise you'll be a millionaire because at the end of the day, only you can put in the work necessary to get yourself there. I am just going to aid you and be the bridge to help you, guide you, help you make the right decisions from the start, and hopefully build good habits from the start. If you can trust me and trust my experience, I could do my best to validate and show you, but I shouldn't have to keep validating myself every time. I try, but sometimes it's like it seems forced. I don't want to freaking just even having my P&L on the screen shouldn't really be necessary, but I do it so you guys, if you are learning from me currently, it helps build the belief system. I show you past results, previous results, right? As well as current results. I try to keep you updated. I go live. I do all of these things to show you the belief system is there. Like you got to just do what I'm saying, right? Meet me halfway. Understand you're learning from the right person, right? So validate me in that sense, but I don't need the validation. I don't need it because I'm already doing my thing. I'm doing it so I can make your decision a little bit easier. So you're welcome. It's not a flex and it's not, oh, I need validation. Validate me. No, I don't give a fuck. In a sense, I do. I can't say that. It's kind of contradictory, right? But I do kind of need you to validate me just for your own good. Other than that, bro, it's not a money grab. It's not a money grab. You'll know when it's a money grab. I promise. It will be a money grab when I literally put it to a price that I know that no one will want to pay, and if they do, then fine. I'll stop living my life to teach. But that price will be ridiculous. Like by then, it's like the business will already be made. We'll have hella students already doing this. Maybe even a couple teachers. Price will be so high. Like at that point, it's like we don't really expect anyone else new. No new friends, bro. Circle tight. Business is already flowing. We're already making our money because we have different avenues that we're gonna go into once we have like we have phases. There's phases to this, and I have it built up in a way to just actually help people grow, right? Whether you're new or not, whether you're new or experienced, will help you get there. But it starts with my little army of members, the students. That's where it starts, bro. You guys, the students, the viewers, right? The skeptics, people on the edge who will eventually become students. Fine. If it takes you a while, fine. But if you keep watching, people probably maybe even some of you already know. Students, they've seen it. They've seen the price just go. They've seen me just make decisions where I'm like, okay, fuck it, we're not doing the 100 spots anymore. It's closed now because some one thing might just set me off and be like, this is gonna take too long, and I don't want to like teach 100 people. This is a good amount that I have right here in front of me. Not just a good amount, but quality. They all have the drive to learn, and they're gonna get it done within the next 90 days. And so I'll have 3 or 4 students just popping off profits, popping off results, popping off testimonials for us. We're gonna have testimonial video testimonials. We're gonna have so much proof. We won't need anyone to be like we don't need it. Like at that point the price will go up and people will get reward for it. If you want to be a teacher, that will go to you. You can work through TradeStop and get a very big chunk of that, a very big percentage. Right now, we have affiliate programs. Actually, we have an affiliate program for the Black Card membership, so you get a 50% commission every time you sell the Black Card membership. So you don't even have to teach. That's even better. And if you want to become a teacher, then that's when we can discuss agreements and terms where you'll get a higher percent. I'm thinking anywhere from 80 to 100%. Anywhere from 80 to 100% of the profit will go to you depending on the situation and the agreement that we make, right? It will be an individual interview need to know basis. That number won't be fixed, right? You might have a different criteria, different type of knowledge or skill set. You might have, you know what I mean? Like to that point where I will give you the 100%. We will give you the 100%, right? You're putting in the work. You actually have to schedule time to teach. Fine. But if you just affiliate, get the student, bring the student, I do the rest, 50%. If you just get the VIP, 30%. 30% on VIP sales, 50% on Black Card member sales. So it's an ecosystem. You can work with us, right? Help us get there, get to that point, that vision that we have, and then we move on from there. Eventually, we won't be teaching anymore, right? It'll just be video courses and occasional one-on-ones, which will be super expensive at that point, depending on time availability, right? As we grow, obviously, we want a vacation. We want to spend time with our friends and our family. We want to, on top of working on the business, right? Doing what we do. But eventually, the whole goal here is to teach traders how to trade, right? Build a system that way because it's just only going to keep growing. Um, teach other content creators how to do what we do, make those partnerships with them, right? To the point where we have partnerships, affiliates, just all around. Like you can make money in any way, right? Then eventually, this is what I'm trying to say is have a portfolio management, which I wanted to do from the start, but then I realized we're not really teaching people that way. And I don't know, I just feel like if I did it that way, I would always constantly have to be the only one posting. I don't want to be the only one the whole goal is to get away from trying to post, like be the only one posting all the time. Right? Belief systems already there, students are already there, testimonials are already there. Students are now becoming teachers. Students are, talking to each other, talking to new people that come in. Moderators are doing their job. Moderators are getting paid for it because there's money coming in. You know what I mean? There's money coming in, right? Not just from trading, but now the business is paying for itself. That's what we have to get to. The business pays for itself. The business is literally just a machine for everybody to network. It's a machine. It's an ecosystem, bro. A machine for people to network, for people to make partnerships with, to make like I said partnerships, but like affiliates, right? Which is a form of partnerships. To if you're new, come learn, right? Either you're coming to learn as a student, or you're coming with experience to potentially become a teacher, or to just try to share your knowledge, right? To network, fine. But obviously, moderators are gonna have to be on that. I don't really want just random posts and stuff. We're gonna be very heavy on security and misleading information. Not just in the sense like, oh, that person's gonna steal my potential clients. No, I don't care about that. I care about genuine information, genuine growth. Do you understand? So like that's where my head is at. We need genuine information, genuine growth, no hate, no ego. You know what I mean? Just growth. But we need the right information. And so sometimes that might be a dictatorship. That might be just what I think, but what I dictate to be right information, right? But at the same time, I am very lenient. I know everyone has their own opinion, everyone has their own way of learning. That's why I structured it in a way where certain people with certain roles will have higher permissions, right? They can post links, they can post photos, right? And only if you're actually allowed to post videos, photos, whatever, that could be something that a scammer could use, I need to actually see that you're a real trader with real knowledge, real experience, right? And you're not just LARPing. It's a lot of yap. Point is, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I love everybody for showing up to the live stream. I'm gonna end it there. More than 1,000, bro. Exactly, bro. I won 2 giveaways already, funded account and the black card, all within like what 3 weeks. More than 1,000, bro. The value is super high. I don't even know what to put it at. But anyways, you guys have a good night. I love you guys. I have some work to do, so I'm gonna go get this done. Have a call with my business partner. Hopefully, eat. I already showered. Eat. Do everything I gotta do for the night. Everybody, take care. Have a good night. We'll be live tomorrow, Asia session, when the market opens. Okay, guys. See ya. Have a good night.